Mr. Ryan Garcia. It appears on the surface that he may be trying to run from the fight, which we can't say I blame him for that, but on the real, I really don't think that's what it is. I thought for a very brief moment that that's what it was, and then I realized after watching him closer and closer, something is going on with this dude. It's not normal, and that's the bottom line.
Period. We have some speculations now. And I think our speculations have merit, and I think it's outside the fight. It's a fight. Let me say it's a fight for him, a fight for his life, as opposed to just fighting in the ring to get some money. I have a suspicion he stepped into a realm of money that he was not ready for the sacrifices it requires. Mm-hmm. And when he finally saw that the sacrifice that it requires is really big, I think it scared him from boxing altogether, man.
You know what? I think that he was very well informed of the sacrifice. Because look, man, the information's out there. If we know, and he in the loop of things, he know. But I think at that time that he thought it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because he liked to run his mouth a lot. And I think that over time it became too overwhelming. I mean, because if you look at it, so he said that he had been, check it out right here.
Oh, they raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that too.
We don't have no peace.
There we go.
What's up, Andrew?
All right, now.
So yeah, like I said, man, I just see things a lot differently now, right? So look at how Bernard pushed up on him, and I mean, I guess you can say he was whispering in his ear. But why do you need to get that close to a man to where he start doing this? That's when you know you're violating. And I believe that Bernard, now this is just speculation, you know, me looking at behavior and watching the things that Ryan's saying and the people that are around him. Because here's the bottom line. Look, if I'm promoting, coaching, or involved in any boxer or any entertainer to that degree, and I'm spending that much time with him and I'm that close, I know exactly what's going on. At least I got an idea what's going on. So this guy is saying that he's been raped. He's made some very serious claims about people that he hadn't mentioned yet. And then you all in his ear, like you almost kissing him. So that just, I don't know, man, it just kind of tells me that he may have some type of, and I said may have, so I don't want no lawsuits jumping off, that he may know something and very well may be involved, which I strongly suspect that he is also, just off of that alone.
The other aspect of this situation is the comments that Ryan made about the event he went to, which is a documented location. Okay. In case people wonder, this is part of it, is not speculative. Okay. Because he said it, the place actually exists. The group actually exists. We're talking about the Bohemian Grove people. This thing has been around since 1878. So it ain't nothing new. It's in California. A bunch of elites go to it. If you're tenured for 40 years or more, you get a certain spot at the table. So the thing itself, it's real. We've had video footage taken of things. So if he says he has been there and it's real, and what they had him pinned down, and his words, you can listen for yourself right here.
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a bro. I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. Fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't.
His words saying that they held him down so he would watch what he said he was watching. Now, whether his trainer, the opposing team, his money handler, whoever got him set up to go to that event, look, this is what part of what I said. Now, you mentioned that we know about it. Well, we got a different lens that we look through when we hear about events like that. Everybody think, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. What's the proverbial thing? Oh, that might happen to them, but it ain't gonna happen to me. You know, I'm different. That's what they all say until all of a sudden now it ain't different for you. It's the same thing. Now it's like, I got to name names. I got to do it. But you set yourself up for this one by either wanting what they had and you did not count the cost that it would really cost you because you didn't want to do your due diligence. I don't know if because you're not the sharpest tool in the shed or whether or not you just didn't care. Either way, two parties landed you here, the one you made the contract with and yourself. And in this case, I don't see how he's going to get out of what already had been done to him, both by the violation sexually and taken to that event, and how he's going to rebound from this, because it will do a number on you.
Well, here's the thing. I think that he is so stressed out. You know how you get to the point where, you know what, this is it. He's just blowing up right now, right? If you ask me, is it true what he's saying? I got to go with a 99.999%. I got to go there, because a person of his caliber, and listen, he's a high caliber guy. I'm not saying he's the best boxer in the world, because we've proven that that's not the case, but he has a influence, and his influence is probably stronger than all the boxers right now. You know what I'm saying? So he got like a huge following, and for him to come out and say something like that, and nobody's coming back and saying, oh, no, he just, he owns some medication. There's nothing. Everybody quiet about it. So it tells me that something got to be true. You can't, have anybody else made that claim?
We've heard stories of multiple artists outside of sports to do with boxing talk about that. But I think he's one of the very, if not the only boxer I've ever heard talk about going down this route. Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, we can't really talk about it, but y'all had to listen to him, go find it and see it. But he says they held him down and made him watch some things, and I believe it traumatized him, man. Like, look, some people think they want to get into something and they think, oh yeah, for that kind of money, let's do it. And then you realize, wait a minute, this is not. Yeah. Cause man, look, let's just be real, man. Look at Ryan, the way he acted, the way he talked. He's an entertainer. He's all talk and bluff, you know what I'm saying? And being pretty. And it worked out for him. So, hats off to him, because he did make it work for him. And that's a good thing on his part. But the fact that you are willing to say something like that is extremely alarming. And he said that, now let's get to this, Brown. Long story short, his family apparently called the, I don't know, the crazy people to come get him. They say, he tripping, come get him. They cut off his cards. Now, these are words that came out of Ryan's mouth. They cut off his cards. They took his telephone, and nobody's answering or replying to him. How is that?
I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked.
Now, if he lying, if my son said that, whether I have a social media influence or not, I'm not letting that fly. No, I did not do that. You know what I'm saying? Because look, to a certain degree, we like to say that we don't care what nobody thinks, but at the end of the day, we do. That's why we comb our hair and brush our teeth. And I mean, that's not the only reason, but I'm saying you might put something on nice. Like right now, I put on a nice shirt because I walk around in shirts with holes in it and stuff. Merlin know that. I don't care what I wear. You know what I'm saying? But I do care what people think when I'm on the screen. So he do care. You know what I'm saying? But it just, this thing is getting kind of odd with Ryan.
You got to remember too, in all the times we've covered the elite, which is what we'll call them, that's what they call themselves. I'll give them their props, the elite. For all that we've talked about them, they all share one very important method of operation. If you want in, you have to succumb to all the humiliation that we want to put you through. This could be the second phase of it. Remember now, every one of them that dealt with these people are crazy. They've been tried to be sold as crazy. Their family tell everybody they're crazy. And now you see Ryan in that exact same section of time where it's the crazy portion. And you have to brand them as crazy if they've just participated in something that you don't want everybody really knowing is real. Now, if he say he gonna name names, I'm making a prediction right now. There will be no more Ryan Garcia. If he decide that he gonna come out calling out names for what he was at that event, he ain't gonna have to worry about money no more, or his cards being shut off, or his phone being shut off. He ain't gonna be around. They're gonna shut him off.
They're gonna shut him off. You know what he claimed again out of Garcia's mouth? I don't give up. I don't give a F. I don't give a F no more, because he fed up. But you do, because you didn't say no names. Look, hey man, I'm not recommending you say no names. I'm not saying nothing. You do what you want to do, but if you didn't care and you don't give a F and all that, put a name on it. And listen, man, I'm saying if you don't care. Now, if you do care, don't listen to me. Don't let me send you off. You know what I'm saying? But
you're giving guys all kind of out right now.
man, listen, he gonna need out. Well, all I'm saying is, I know more than likely you wouldn't listen to me anyway, because who am I? I'm just some dude on the microphone, right? But I don't ever want to be said that, hey, he probably told and ain't call you Corey. No, I said, if you don't care, go ahead and say the names, because it'd be extremely helpful for people. Because who knows, the next youngster coming up might get involved with this person and end up there too, and not want to be there, like you found out that you didn't. But I find it kind of funny that you agreed to go. Now, you didn't tell that part. You had to agree to go unless they kidnapped you. Now, if they kidnapped you, man, say something. Look, I know, the snitching thing and all that, but I'm sorry to tell you, if you kidnap me, I'm telling. Look, kidnap me and take me to the Bohemian, Fleet, any of that. I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? So put a name on it, man. Tell us who did it if you don't care. But if you care, don't do that. I mean, I think you know that already, but whatever.
Yeah, and the thing about this entire situation is more and more people are saying that they've been to certain places that everyone thought was not real. So either they really are crazy and they just, when you go crazy, you talk about all the stuff that ain't real, or you go you go crazy after you visit the place that they say ain't real. So one of the two things happened right now: he crazy or he not crazy, and we're dealing with crazy people. So we'll see what happens.
So let's get to this part though. Somebody took him there, right?
Uh, yeah, or he went on his own accord with somebody.
Well, somebody still took him there. Okay, so one boxer, not one boxer, one podcaster, I forgot his name. I was watching it, and he was like, he was pretty funny too. He was like, so who you go there with, Ryan? Was it Mayweather? Now he's been seen with Mayweather doing some training drills and stuff like that. And I do believe that Mayweather was kind of like trying to get him to sign with him or whatever. And they got this, but he got contracts with, what's that place?
De La Hoya.
De La Hoya, Golden Boys, or whatever. I don't know the logistics to all of that, but what I do know is that Garcia was hanging out with Mayweather, and they appeared to be getting pretty close. And Golden Boy, what I forget his name, De La Hoya didn't like it. He made a few comments, but then Garcia came back out and was like, well, me and De La Hoya, we talked about things and we got stuff together, but he don't really like the Bernard Hopkins cat, which I don't know. Bernard is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like how he touched Tank. Remember that him and Tank was fighting, he came in, touched Tank on the back and all that, and Tank went off. Bernard is like a weirdo, and then you putting your face and your mouth all up on the man's neck. I don't know where that come from. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't want to be that close to your neck. If I get close enough for you to smell you, then I'm too close. So I don't know what you got going on with that, bruh. But I don't know why. And he said somebody, I don't know, I'm just saying, man. Stay off that boy neck, man.
You say, homie, don't play that.
Yeah. Even he said he been touched already. So he even was like, dang, dog, like, what you doing? Too. Yeah, right there.
Like I say, and that could be a power play too. That's a power play. If he's behind it or at least involved in it, that could be a power play. I still have you in public, bro. You can't escape from me. And you think you can run, but guess what? I'm still here.
And so now it's the rumor going on that he running from the fight, which if he's in a condition that it looked like he in, maybe they should hook him up with I don't know, Tank.
Or they should hook him up with some help.
No, Ryan needs some help.
He needs help.
And not the kind of help that y'all might think we saying, but Ryan needs some real help, because he is in a bad position, because now he then came out and said he been raped, which I always thought he was kind of feminine, acting like a girl. But I was like, I don't know, maybe that's just how he act. You know what I'm saying? Some people got that feminine vibe to him, but that's not that. But now that he came out and said that, and Hopkins was all on his neck, there may be something. I don't like that, Hopkins. I thought you was like different than that. I don't know why you all on that man neck like that, but all we can do at this point is kind of wait and see what happened, and hope the best for him. But you gotta tip your hat to him for this. He did come out and start saying, look, you know what I'm saying? There's some stuff going on, and this is what it is, because most people are not going to do that. They ain't going to do that. And it sounds like he is fed. I'm talking about up. Now, if we find out Now I think I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna pull him by the coattail and say, "Look, Ryan, you're going too far. And so what you need to do, now watch, I'm gonna make a prediction. Strong one. Too strong be getting it right all the time, don't we? Ryan's gonna come back. They're gonna say he got him some help and that he was just going through a mental breakdown and all that stuff was just delusional or he was trolling. That's how he's gonna clean that up, because he's gonna clean it up.
The same way he made that tweet go away where he talking about you was just talking about Satan.
Yeah. It's not true. I'm alive. Nah, dog. They done grabbed you. They done grabbed you already, and we know they did. And they let you send that message out there to let you. They let you, man. Because if they took your phone, they took all your stuff. How they letting you or letting somebody record you and then putting it out in the atmosphere? So he going through some things, but the good thing is he's confirming some of the things that we've been talking about. So it's one thing for us to say, look, this stuff is real, and it's another thing for Ryan Garcia to come out and say, that's in Hollywood, to come out and say, hey, this stuff is real. I was there. They made me do things. I've been little and all this different stuff. So look, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is real. So understand when you get into the entertainment business to that level, then you know what you're dealing with. So, you know, do your own thing, man, and stay away from Hollywood.
Yeah. Don't let them stand and stuff you. Male or female. Don't let them stand and stuff you, man.
Don't do it, man. And Ryan, for real, man, you know, man to man, get some help, bro. Get some help and protect yourself at all costs. Peace. We out of here.